Hey, YouTube, I'm Burke Smith, and I'm drunk. It's been a long time since we've seen y'all. I'm glad to see you guys. I love you. The external link is in the chat. We have a full house. Plus, we have 5 members of the Lego Masters have invites. 5 out of the 20 Lego Masters have invites.
Holy Christmas. What a great time to be alive.
What are you going to do? I mean, right? No Corona here. Like I said in the last stream, we got 2 people watching. That's great.
Hi, drunk.
So
Hi,
far,
drunk.
out of 6,
Brick Smith.
no Corona.
You got Chris
No.
made it over. Good to see you, Chris.
We got to
No
stream and socialize
Corona.
and have fun while we can before we turn into
Oh,
zombies.
Julian, are you going for an hour?
Going for at least an hour. We're
We'll
going to
be going for an hour. We don't know about Julian.
We're going to the rum brothers not to.
Yeah, the rest of us will keep this thing going.
I am not stopping until the wheels fall off. Because
Did you guys Jago stuff?
did I even say hello to Carlsvik earlier? Sorry, Carlsvik. Titanium, what are you showing them? Why don't you talk over me?
I got a couple of Ninjago Nindroid packs today. This is one here. The other one's over here.
Is it in the video game theme like the other stuff is, or is this old
No,
stuff?
it's Legacy.
Can you explain to us, for those of us who don't know Ninjago very well, what the difference is?
So the current sets, Season 12 sets, are based in a video game, and that applies to the current season, what they're doing right now. Legacy is them reproducing old sets and variations of old figures
Did
to
you
appease
have
the older fans.
Did you have that the first time it came out?
Well, they didn't release a pack like this, but
Right.
it just so happens that I have some of the builds that they've remade and improved upon. They recreated Cyrus Borg's little Mechno chair. This is
one
the
is the old
original.
one? Wait, I'm sorry. I'll shut up. Go ahead.
This one is the original, and this one is the new one.
Okay, so let me ask you something. As a Ninjago fan that needs to be a completist or have do you feel comfortable in the fact that you're paying for the same set again? Do they make enough differences to make it worth your while, or what?
It depends.
Yeah.
For the majority of the Legacy sets, I've felt like these are great sets, and I need to get them again.
Okay. And
then here's another one that they remade. This is an old jetpack from the X1 Ninja Charger. Closest thing I could find to this newer jetpack from the minifig pack.
do you are you at it? It feels like those are fig based packs. Are you comfortable with the fact that they're fig based packs, or and do you? I assume the figs are worth more money than said, than just the part pack that they are.
Yeah, the figs are definitely the good thing for this set. The Nindroid serve as an army builder. This is Mindroid. He has short legs.
Okay.
And then this is the new version.
Is it literally the same thing or no?
It's not literally the same thing. Updated prints, but this is the same thing as the regular Nindroids, just short legs, which is why I have an extra pair of regular legs for my additional Mindroid.
No, did those exercise legs come with it, or is that separate?
No, it's just something I had.
Oh, okay, so you feel like.
And then here's the kicker for Ninjago fans. It's Golden Zane.
Now, what color is Zane normally?
Oh, yeah.
He's the Ice Ninja. This is his regular Season 3 suit, which is what.
So
this
why
is
did they
based
give
off
him
of.
gold, and do all of them have gold?
He's been white,
not all
gray,
of them.
pink.
Titanium.
He changes colors.
They change his theme. They change his thing up as the themes roll around.
A rainbow.
But the story with this minifig is that in one episode they were in this thing called the Digiverse, and all four. It's a digital world that the main villain was in, the Overlord, and in order to defeat the Overlord and purge him from the system, all the ninja turned gold. Zane was the first.
Okay.
There's also a Golden Kai. He was in the 2017 Ninjago Bricktober pack.
Can you just send me all the gold ninjas? So however many there are, they were all gold at one point?
Yeah. Well, Jay and Cole have not been made in minifig form yet. Hopefully, this Golden Zane is a sign that they will be.
Okay.
But they have not yet.
Lloyd was the first gold ninja.
What did you say, Jason?
I said Lloyd was the first gold ninja.
Nice.
Yes, he was.
Now, Titanium J, you are absolutely passionate about this theme, correct?
I am.
I love it.
Here, I can even.
By the way, Julian,
Yes.
Corey said he had to run out, but he'll be home in about 20 minutes.
Who's this?
So he may still have time to jump in and join.
Who?
Corey.
Okay, wonderful. Wonderful. I'm sorry. Here we go, TJ. We'll give you some more ninja time.
So here's the original Golden Ninja from 2013.
Nice.
He's come in 3 sets: Golden Dragon, Temple of Light, and his Dimensions Fun Pack.
TJ, go ahead. Finish up.
Here's Legacy Golden Zane. He's come in 2 sets, but only one of them with the armor piece. So yeah.
Now I sit here and I ask myself, I say, you know what? I say, people need a weekly show about Ninjago.
Yeah.
Brick Hive, glad to have you, man. Appreciate you. Nick's here. NC Bricks, Brick Fella, Trap Jaw, Brick Fella, Ghost Brick and Taco, Chris Giddens.
Don't forget Brick Fella's here.
Brick Fella's here. Blaze is here. Keith's doing something with a bucket. Are you drunk?
No,
I was drunk.
but you know what I just found today because I
What's
was
that?
cleaning is I found all my stickers.
There you go.
Nice.
So I'm thinking I'll decorate my pink bucket on these.
I would. Ooh, that'd be great. That'd be great to see.
So
I should do that.
Start with this. Nothing.
I know where you can get some stickers for that.
I got some stickers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you show us what you got?
That's a
Oh.
That's a good one.
I got a.
No. We didn't send it out. BFAB. Oh, very nice. BFAB, we put the link in the external chat.
Yeah, BFAB, you just gotta scroll up. The link's right there, man.
Link is right there. Where is the link? There it is. See? There you go.
The link only appears if you smash that like button and subscribe.
Yeah, I gotta reopen that YouTube channel so I can smash the like button.
Hey, Moto, I got somebody in the green room. You said you would. Yeah. No, was it Moto or was it somebody? I
All
don't
of us,
know.
man. All of us.
I will always go to the
fit.
green room, but I would really love to be able to show off something to a Lego
Hey,
Masters
Nick,
person.
Nick, let me bring you in a minute. Let me get Moto to show. Give me a thumbs up if you can hear me, Nick. Is that okay with you, Nick? Wonderful. So, Keith,
Yes.
we would love to see you pimp out your bucket.
All right. So it's empty now.
Love
Here
it.
it goes.
All right, BFAB, it's okay.
Is BFAB mad at me now?
No, he said, okay, I was crying in my little corner.
Listen, BFAB, I had a similar situation happen to me, and I apologize for the misunderstanding on that. I completely understand. And I was heartbroken. Yeah, see, and you could ask Strawbricks where he got most of those stickers from. What do you got for us, Moto?
Oh, okay. Hold on.
He's like broken Lego. What do you got?
No,
Like,
I wanted to
yeah.
try to build a spaceship in a week, maybe a couple extra days. So I started yesterday with the wings. I'm starting to build some wings here. So it's kind of got that energy core, air intake.
Wait, what's going on? No, BFAB, I definitely want to promote the community. What are you talking about?
Ask
You
again.
had some guy in the chat that was like, "Oh, I'm gonna go live right now." Okay, I'm going. See ya.
Wait. Who is it?
It was NC Bricks.
Oh, cool. Listen, folks, if you need to go on over there, go on and check him out. Subscribe to him, enjoy the stream, and then when you get done, come on back. We'll be here for you. Sorry, go
Okay.
ahead here. I'm sorry, Moto.
Oh, sure. So I had to switch out my entire storage system and the way I was going to build. So that took all of Saturday until about 2 hours. And I managed to knock out an engine, 2 of these, as a pair. So there's the intake. There's the intake, little cool stuff, reactor chamber.
Basketball.
Yeah. Once again, I'm not going to spray paint that. And then
I
it's kind of
appreciate
yeah, I know you do. And then as a Y-wing treatment, kind of separating out another little piece of gizmo there.
What is that last piece you used? Is that the crown from Queen Whatever I Want to Be?
No, this is a very different crown. This is he has a thinner crown.
That's sharp.
Super sharp.
And I took it up.
I like to use the basketball hoop too.
Yeah, that's one of my new favorite things is to jam a basketball hoop on there to give it that nice lattice work.
Thanks, Ken.
And then as far as this, I kind of blew this away, added it to the end, completed the tail. This is all
Where'd you get those blue flowers?
Oh, that is a great use on that part, by the way.
Yeah, they were on the pick-a-brick wall for Easter. So
Yeah.
I used to have to order them through Bricklink from Elves, the Elves line.
Yeah.
But
Ken, I'm going to need you to speak up on your mic, buddy.
Sorry, buddy.
You're all right.
I was just teasing because I knew it was on the wall because I also got like a bag and a half of them.
Those are hella good pieces, though, to use there.
yeah, they're really strong. And the little rocket end. I found a new technique which I thought was really cool, where this is a stud and this is a stud. So normally you can't do stud to stud. But if you have any of these inkwell pieces lying around,
I like how you use that name. People use that name or use the name that they used it.
the first time or whatever. That's just how I always saw it.
Whatever set they find.
Also, Ken does Harry Potter, so that's where I was going to kind of lean in his direction. And then,
Yeah, I know I've seen a few of those, and I didn't know what they were called.
yeah, it's not got any official name, but they made the top of it able to go into perfectly a hollow recessed stud. So if you ever want to do a male to male transition and you have a hollow recessed stud, boop,
Right on.
there you go.
No, that's good stuff.
And then similarly, I use the same. I could have just done this stud to stud, but I didn't. I'm going stud to stud using the same tech,
Mm-hmm.
and then I'm using the.
Motorcycle.
This normally
wheel.
has motorcycle wheel to do.
Shy time here, everybody.
Welcome,
Yeah,
Shy
to do
Time.
the.
Yeah, that's. I know you've been looking to use that trick or design feature, and that's the super awesome use of it.
Yeah, so I did it just to get on a Flickr to say, hey, with 5 pieces, here's how you can do this the opening part, the female to female, male to male kind of thing going on.
I just like I like how you rip up the new. I like how you rip up the techniques with the new parts and make it. Also, he's got a syringe and a sword on that as well. If you guys weren't looking.
Oh yeah, there's a syringe because I'm trying to do a green theme for this one. A ski pole, and yeah, over here.
Oh no,
over here.
Yeah,
there was an AP there. Oh, the swords. Yeah.
Yeah, there's a cutlass.
Yeah, so I got a couple cutlasses because I thought they were a good color.
It looks like that's is that blacklight reactive? Those cutlasses?
These aren't. They didn't make the. You know what's really weird? You would think with the hidden side they would have thrown a little blacklight sensitive
sure.
stuff.
Yeah,
in
I
there,
mean, just that kind of green color. It looks like it would be.
it's not. It doesn't fluoresce. But everything else I'm trying to do is going to fluoresce here.
Moto, do you have that new minifig holder? Came in, I think, some of the DC sets. I want to say.
No, I don't have that transparent thing. But
I'll be really curious to see what you do with those.
I can't wait.
Don't think I didn't try. I jumped on Lego and tried to find them, but no, New Elementary obviously like jammed up the universe there for a while.
Yeah.
They're good.
They were doing cool stuff.
We-
with that.
They're worth it.
We have some of those on order, don't we? Through the club? No.
I didn't do any. I'd trade for them.
Okay.
Damn sure hope so.
No, maybe they weren't on the list. I don't know.
So there was a fig. I was the only person that asked for the a fig pack that you couldn't find anywhere, and it wound up making it through. But it's not it's not what you're thinking.
Oh, okay.
So what? These are just engines, correct? To a bigger model.
Yeah. So this is the beginning of this is how far I got. So this will be the engine, the wing, and I just have these stands so they kept falling over and breaking.
All right.
But I've just started in this live stream putting together the transition into a body that'll be about that wide.
Okay.
This
And
is
then, yeah,
completely
because
new
of-
ship?
Yeah, it's all new ship. I'm making it up as I go, like I always do. But I want to
Nice.
I only want to take like a week or two. I just needed a break before taking on the big one, because that would have cracked me. Going from the kaiju straight to that just would have broke my head.
Well,
But yeah, just using a bunch of those angle plates here to side snap those suckers on like a snot technique, and then I'm going to start fleshing this out.
you're
As we
you're
go through
fully
the evening.
beyond my scope of building, and I appreciate you for it. Dude, Jude's
That's
in the
all right.
house. What's going on, Dude? Jude, glad to have you.
It's all good.
I love seeing where you go with what you're doing, and I love being able to showcase you here on the PBN on Sunday nights. It is
I love being here. Yeah, I
It
love
is
sharing
one
my
of-
stuff.
it is one of my highlights of doing this show. I was talking to Brittany. I was like, this is the place. He doesn't seem to be anywhere else online. I mean, on YouTube. I said, this.
He's on that weird Flickr website.
I mean, God bless him for that.
No,
And it's good to know
Because
that
of, I will tell you, because of the COVID thing, I jumped on a couple other live streams, but this is always going to be my main base. This is my home.
we love you for
And then-
that. You're always going to be a member of the PBN.
Yeah, and then if you guys like the new lantern pieces, I happen to have 4, so you'll notice
see
they're
it.
dark color. They don't quite fit, but I figured under blacklight if I could get all this trans neon into a lantern and just clip it to the end,
Nice.
it'd be kind of that nice
What's up, Brick
nice
Five?
little effect there.
Glad to have you guys.
Hey,
Yeah, just
Moto, I
jamming-
showed a picture of your big ship to somebody at work, and they were just awestruck.
Of course, Big Ship. Is that what we're calling her now? Does the Big Ship have a name?
Yeah, it's called the Prosperity. That was Prosperity 1, and I'll start working on Prosperity 2 here shortly. And for anybody who's comes and back to this stuff and wants to see these videos, you're going to see some fairly large scale builds as it goes along.
These-
And-
these are-
oh, yeah, there was-
build posterity here pretty quick.
Oh yeah, it's going to come. I still have my hand strength, and I still have the calluses, so I could probably jam Technic pretty quick now.
I got 8,700 studs to put together. I don't want to hear your mouth.
Oh yeah, that's right. I know. Hey, for me, it's just black pins. You should. So if you want to know kind of what it takes,
My God.
this bag used to be a full gallon full
This guy
until Prosperity, and then that was
this guy gets it.
yeah,
It's
it's
just
fun.
regular black Technic pins.
Yeah,
Nice. That's awesome.
yeah, and then same for blue. If anybody's a Technic builder, they'll get it.
There you go. There you go. Hey,
Can never have enough pins.
Moto. Chris
Yeah.
Giddens on. He says I'm Fazoom on Flickr, space on man.
Fazoom. So I am going to have to come back and look at his work because
All right, we're at the 18-minute
Yeah.
mark, almost
all
19-minute
good.
mark.
yeah, you can throw me in the green room. Let's
All
get
right,
someone else
brother.
on. Yep.
God
Bye.
bless. Bye,
God
brother.
bless.
PBN?
There you go. Let me put Keith back up there. We can see what's going on. I like that. I like that. Oh, but they fall on top. Nice work there.
Because I'm like, it doesn't exist anymore. So,
Oh no, you can still buy shirts there.
oh,
Only,
I thought they were only on Amazon now.
only on Amazon.
Yeah,
I'm sure there's a link if you go to AFOL.
yeah.
Yeah. So we got first off, real quick, I missed to see this. What are you building?
I'm finishing up the Ghostbusters Ecto 1 that I
Also,
started last week.
real quick, folks. If you can go follow the Bricklays on Twitch and YouTube, he's got a 200 follower giveaway on the Twitch. That's where you can find Jason most of the times when he's not hanging out with
And that's
me.
where you're going to find me and Julian tomorrow night streaming Lego.
Sure enough. So Y'all go over there, get his account on Twitch up. You guys know how to work it out. And the hardest working man on the internet goes freaking talking. Look at that
AKA Daddy Brickhead. What's going on?
going on.
Man, you're on Spotify, iTunes, Google Play Music.
I know. Well, we are everywhere you can find a podcast. Mostly.
And still,
But yeah, we're getting ready to fire up an episode here tonight and to record. And I thought I'd stop in here and say hello to my friend.
glad to have you, brother. Have been missing you. Good to see you. I like your layout for as creepy as it is. Hey, where can they buy your swag from, sir?
Oh, you can go to the Brickhead family at spreadshop.com and you can order Ghost Freaking Talking gear there.
All right, very
Or
cool.
Brickhead gear.
Absolutely.
But,
Folks,
but
this is the guy why I decided to start putting out my swag as well. What about your skull friend there?
oh, this is an actual human skull.
Oh, really?
Yes,
Yeah,
I
that's not
just
creepy at all.
procured this from a super fan of ours, and this is 100% real human.
That's awesome.
What's
So,
the
I have a question about that for you, Nick, real quick. If
Sure.
that's okay. Was that a skeleton that was given to a college as I donate my body to science? Now it is a college skeleton, and then the head has been procured by your super fan and then given to you. Is that what happened? Or is it like
I can
someone
only-
got the body and there he is?
No, it has been done up pretty good. It's got like the cool little hooks on here, so you can remove the top of the skull, and it's got it all hinged up. So I'm guessing at one point it was part of something medical. I would guess. But I was only able to track it back to a few people, and it just kind of went from one like student to another student to another student to somebody that's not a student to somebody that just had it in the storage, and then gave it to me so we could show it off to the rest of the world and give
So-
it a nice new home.
So with that being said, now I'll be honest with you. If I donated my body to science, my concern would be that my remains never be disrespected.
hmm
How do you guys at Ghost Frickin' Talkin' plan on representing or taking care of this head? Did that was that the skull that did that?
No, that was the baby brickhead trying to set the ambiance for the show.
So how do you guys plan on respecting and taking care of that skull for
This-
eternity now?
Yes, this skull it will be prominently on our program,
Yeah.
so the world can see her for who she is, and we never disrespect because we are on that level of never disrespect.
Exactly. I knew that.
But during non-shows, she will go on a nice shelf, so she can watch over the house, and hopefully her spirit will end up being a better spirit than the stuff that is already walking around this house.
So with that being said, my follow-up question to you on this one is this. Having this new presence in the house, is there any potential that things could get worse than they have? Or do you already feel like having this presence being a positive part for the future?
It could go either way.
Okay.
But I am really hoping for it to be a positive thing, because maybe the spirit that we had in this house would have liked to had to a partner in crime. You know what I'm saying? And but from what I do know is that this is a female skull, so
Right.
that's why I refer to it as a her.
Right.
I can't get a name. I did try, a few of our tools that we have to use to try to procure a name for
I
her.
was wondering about that. I was going to be my next question. Is there any way we can, not tonight, but I mean, is there any type of stream that you may do to put forth an effort to get a name for the skull from the afterlife?
Yeah. We tried a spirit box session yesterday, and trying to get a name, and there was nobody willing to give us a name of, or if her spirit was even, is still attached to her. You
Right.
would think that your spirit, your skull would be a thing, right? That you'd want to try to stay attached to.
I mean, I would think.
Yeah.
That's-
So I don't know if she's just being shy right now, being in a newer house. But yeah, we will try to make sure to try to get her name,
nice.
because we do have a spirit in the house, and it's already a female, and her name is Lexi. So
Right.
maybe
I have watched you guys while talking about me in a live stream.
Mhm.
You guys noticed the presence of said Spectre. Is
Yep.
that correct? Spectre?
Yep.
Okay. I thought
Yep,
so.
Yep. So hopefully, with her here and Lexi here, we'll have a little bit of a sorority going on here at
That'd
the
be cool.
Brickhead Hustle.
Do you have any intention in the future, if possible, to add other body parts or more skulls to the collection?
I am always open to anything like that. And to the chagrin to Mr. Jigglepuff over here, I want to dive into the haunted doll area.
Oh my!
But I'm always open up to any kind of oddities to add to our collection.
I got you. I can't hear you. I can't hear Baby Brickhead at all.
Yeah, he can't hear you, babe. I'm sorry, but yeah, we're always open to newer things, and if we can find friends for our friends here, we're always open to it.
So now, where can they find you specifically for? I see the email there.
Yep, that is if you guys have your very own personal stories and you want to write to us, we will read them on our show at Ghost Freaking Talking. You can find us at ghostft@yahoo.com. We are on Instagram and Facebook. We keep up with on there, so you guys can message us on there as well.
So,
Or if you can, the Brickhead Family at yahoo.com.
okay. Now, I've been meaning for well over a year to get with you on this. I have some ghost stories from where I used to work about 15 years ago, and they're legitimately scary. So I'm thinking that I need to get up with you guys, and we need to do it.
Definitely. Yeah. Maybe we'll do a Skype session with you, and then we will put you on the show.
Oh, that would be great. I'm not even trying to get on your show, but that's like legitimately like,
Yeah,
we're always
looking
a full-blown believer, but I definitely saw some entities and some scary things.
I'm all about it.
TJ's showing us something on the big screen. Flex tape.
Also, side note, the little backpack on Mindroid, that's so you can do this with the arms from the little walking chair. So now he has extra arms.
I'm not sure what.
And also, what are the approximate dimensions of a Pink Bucket Nation vinyl? I need to know.
Oh, this big. Wait, where'd he go? This big. This many.
Okay.
Yeah,
This many.
I put it in the chat too. It's 4.5 by 2.5 is what mine is.
I can't even keep up.
Okay.
Brian Rich, you are very welcome anytime. If you guys haven't seen it, go follow him on Instagram. If you need a link, go to my channel on Instagram. Brick Smith, you can't miss it. And then I tagged him in my last post. Get on that, folks. Show the love. Be a friend. God bless the community.
Strawbrick, show me your bucket again, real quick.
That's what she said.
On the, you peel off that front part of that Pink Bucket Nation sticker.
No,
right?
I don't think you did.
No, I'm saying you have to.
Yeah, it's a vinyl transfer, vinyl cutout. So yeah, you can peel off.
Yeah, you got to
peel
kind of
off
hold it down though, because it might
off
peel
the
back
negative.
up. Yep.
There you go. Yeah.
There you
Yep.
go.
I don't know what you're talking about,
Make
Keith.
sure
You
none
can
of the
leave it
white,
on there if you
none of the
want.
white goes with it.
I know.
It looks so nice without that on there.
Yeah, I know.
Rick Smith. Hey, it is officially 8 o'clock Mountain Time, which means it's my bedtime because I work tomorrow. So
Kim Marlowe Brooks, we
Hi,
really
Ken.
appreciate
don't-
you.
That's my real job.
From the bottom of our hearts, we thank you for
Yeah.
being here.
No,
Kid,
thanks for
you're a
the
good
info.
friend.
It was fun to try to keep up.
It's difficult. What?
I said,
I'm
stay,
going to go
stay,
back over
stay
there
out.
and go back to my sorting, and then go to bed and go to work.
I respect that, sir.
Cool.
We thank you for being here.
Ciao.
Bye, brother. Moto's back.
Howdy.
Hello, Moto.
Hello.
Dryer.
It's all.
What was that?
I said wash and dryer.
Yeah.
I know, without the wash.
So I want to rewind to something that Nick said earlier.
Hold on. Go ahead and talk. I want to see it.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
So he asked about it. You said you want your remains to be respected and whatnot.
Yeah.
Yep.
I think it would be my wish is that, like, if you're gonna put me in like funny memes and silly situations, go for it. That's so it would be respecting me to do stupid shit with my bones.
There you go.
Well, that's good to know.
I had a fun fact for you guys. A lot of the skeletons that are used for the medical stuff and for education used to come from India.
Oh my. Moto,
Yeah.
back to the green room.
Oh,
You're gonna hate me even more when I
Okay.
show you who's here.
no. Oh, fine. Yeah, swap me out. I'm gonna.
Let me put TJ there for a minute, okay, TJ?
It's
That's
okay.
fine.
No, you can.
Look at there.
Oh man.
We won't bug you for long. We don't want to kick anyone to the green room.
Oh no, they're used to it.
I'm wearing my robe because it's freezing here.
I love it.
So I have my
I got my
robe
jacket on. It's cold
that
here.
my friend Tina like made for us for Christmas one year. They're pretty awesome. They're all like lined and everything, super fancy.
Richard, small coffee.
How is everyone?
We're great. How are you guys?
Doing good.
Richard, why is your coffee cup so small?
What? Oh, it's this old one. It's an Anchor Hawking Fire King.
Oh, okay.
like my dad
From the
had,
60s.
you know, from the 50s.
I
I
love
just
it.
refill it lots. I drink lots of coffee. I just refill it.
And I'm using I got my Muppet cup.
Do, 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 do.
Phenomena.
And it's got Dr. Teeth and Janice.
Those
So
are-
There you go.
okay. Can't be too bad.
Good to see you, boys. Good to see you. Glad to have you.
Me too. We've been looking forward to some building. It seems like we're going to have more time at home.
Hmm.
Oh, I hear you.
As well as the rest of the world at this point.
Yeah, seriously. Well, I hope y'all are staying safe and healthy and all that good stuff.
We're trying. You know us. But
Pretty much. That sums
Well,
it up.
that's why we've been doing this like live stream. We've been doing like a ton of live streams on Instagram and just like building stuff and hanging out with people. It's not much building gets done, but a lot of talking.
A
gets
lot of
done.
talking.
it's fun. It's fun, and that's and the more talking and the see. I don't even try and build when I'm live streaming because there's no way. I got to keep up with the chat
Well,
live.
not much building gets done.
Yeah.
I know. I was just I just put up on our Instagram a choice between two sets that we would build on our live stream tomorrow.
Yeah.
And hey, Shy Time. And they were both. I had like the Brainiac Attack set and then the Harry Potter Expecto Patronum set, and asked people to decide, like, pick one. And
Yeah.
this guy was like, "What is it going to be? Like a 30-second live stream? Those are both really small sets." Of course, of course, the voice and all that is mine. That was me making up what this person sounded like. But
No,
anyway,
I heard him. That's exactly what they sound
Yeah,
like when they talk.
so.
I know.
But what I wanted to say was like, I'll be lucky if we get 5 bricks into either of those at the end of an hour.
Totally. Absolutely.
I've been building the Monster Fighters haunted house for like 2 weeks now,
All
just
right.
trying to get through. I end up building most of it not on camera, and then I come back on like, hey, I'm on the 3rd floor because I
Yeah.
actually wanted to do something with it.
The city there's some city builder friends of mine. They all got together and they got me the Parisian for my birthday.
Oh, cool.
I've been in the living room building that since my birthday, and I've been taking my time with it. It's a great build. I love the modulars.
It's
So,
so,
many great
good.
details on that one.
Yeah, and good colors too.
I like the details around the top of the roof. I think are very cool.
I
Like
totally
the
agree with
artist guy that's up top painting.
Yeah, and Jamie, Brickmaster Jamie, designed that set.
Oh, right. That's right. I did not remember that, but he did.
Yeah. So you have a celebrity set there.
Well, next time you guys talk to him, get his autograph for me. Also, bring yours too.
Well, what's funny is he is actually not super active on social media and doesn't like. We're friends on Facebook and stuff like that, but he doesn't really do social media very much.
No.
Brickmaster Amy, on the other hand, is all over the place, and she's on Instagram and like get to chat with her every once in a while. So that's always fun.
I have a Lego Masters related question for you too. Like you don't get enough.
Sure.
No sweat.
Okay. Brickmaster Amy or Lego, who sent you guys the dots?
Oh,
I think it was
interesting.
I think it was a combination. I think it was a combination. I think
Her idea and Lego did it for her.
that's my
That's my
guess.
idea,
I don't
yeah.
know that positively, but I know that she I mean, obviously they were working on them, finishing up production of them while we were in production for the show.
Yeah.
Well, there was talk of a wearables challenge. That,
Yeah.
that possibly would have. Who knows what happened?
Yeah, and did you? I'm sure you've all seen the clip that people are posting from the Lego Movie 2, and the little girl is wearing a dot bracelet, and everybody's like losing their minds over it. But apparently they had meant for them to come out much earlier, like in tandem with the movie, but then whatever happened, and that didn't happen. So, yeah.
But look, if I can get the black light, if I can get the flashlight to go,
Okay.
I made, where is it? There. Here.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Big red dots. You can't
Oh,
see it
there it
really
is.
good because of the light that's on. Here, how about this? Why don't we
Yeah,
do
we'll
this
turn
one?
out the light.
Do it. There's oh my god.
Nice Dayglow dots bracelet.
Yeah, just
Very cool.
Oh, I'm trying to. There we go. Orange pyramids and green 1x1 round plates.
That's sharp. That shows up great.
Yeah, it's a nice one.
They're fun. I like putting them together. Actually, it's so easy and
Yeah.
it's fun.
And of course, I'm making all the like pink girly looking ones.
Ninja.
I don't know if you guys saw my new reading glasses.
I did. Those are pretty nifty.
Nice saying.
Yeah, I did this on this light blue one, and I found this awesome printed horse tile from a friend set and stuck it in the middle. And I used it's hard to tell in this light, but these are like the light pink on the light blue.
So we get a 2x2. You put the 2x2 horse on there.
Yeah. Yep.
Does it pop off or does it stay strong?
No,
It stays strong. It's in the middle. I will tell you though, for anybody who wants to wear a dots bracelet and also pockets,
Mm-hmm.
I have already lost. I lost one of my precious unicorn head tiles from sticking my hand in my pocket, and then it popped off.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So for those
Ooh.
pockets, I would also suggest maybe on the edge, like on those edges. It was kind of towards the back
like
where
the
the
last
band
studs.
connects. Maybe use not a square tile that has corners that can catch on your pocket. But I agree, they do need to make bigger ones. I'm lucky. We both have kind of like little ribs. And mine, I only have to put mine on the second hole.
Yeah, I'm afraid that they don't fit me. I have I think a 16-inch wrist.
Yeah, I don't think they'll fit me either. But if they made like a Dots World Heavyweight Championship belt,
Corey made a world champion.
yeah, like the one Corey made.
I love that.
Yeah, that was pretty awesome. I gotta
What
say.
a great idea.
We
What a great
sent him an
idea.
invite, but he had to run out for a second, so he may or may not be able to be here.
It happens. Yeah. By the way, thank you for setting that up, Jason.
No problem.
No, what are you building?
What are you building,
What's the
Michael?
white thing?
What was that?
What are you building?
Are you done?
Oh, hey.
You get this photo because
He's like, oh, hey there. I didn't notice you were there.
Moto,
No, I
Moto-
noticed they were there. I didn't think they would ask. I started yesterday evening
May go down.
on a spaceship engine.
Great.
So-
Whoa, the basket thing is great.
It's got like a basketball hoop.
Yeah, the basketball net. That's so
Net,
sweet.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, that's a little bit of flair that I've used before. And what I'm doing is I'm trying to make a smaller ship, like a mid-sized ship, just for a week or two to kind of get me ready for the next one. But yeah, there's the intake.
That's so
That's
cool.
really cool. I love the colors on it.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
thanks to you guys, I've packed as much day glow into this thing as I possibly could.
I believe in Dayglow.
I love all those dishes. They're very Jetsons.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wanted to kind of. I'm giving that 70s vibe.
So do you guys think?
Brown?
Hey, Richard Flynn, do you think that Moto should apply for Lego Masters next year?
Yeah. Well, I mean, talent-wise, yes, absolutely. But I also will just say that I don't know how you deal with stress, but it is
The clock.
the clock is highly stressful, and it is it's just a stressful. It's just stressful period. Not just the clock, but there's people, there's a million cameras, there's other people in the room working. There's no music, which was really
That was hard for us because
It's
we
just
always
like
play music.
Silent room. So
But you have the skills for sure.
Yeah,
If that sounds like fun.
if that sounds like fun to you, I mean, practice doing some timed builds on your own. It's harder than you would think. It's
Oh
harder
no. It's a different style of building too. I've been watching the shows 3-4 times on repeat.
Yeah.
Just to get the idea of some of the tactics that are used because my stuff's really fine grained and detailed.
Yeah, me too.
But it's not what you'd have to do in that situation. You need to come up with something that uses the maximum number of the same elements in bulk quantities and kind of build it out. But yeah, I would.
Points for
I think-
scale. They don't really say it that much, but they use the word epic a lot.
Yeah, and
They want you
scale
to
was-
build big, so it's a lot of like we 2x4s where we use 1x4s in other things.
Well, that's definitely something I learned from some of our other competitors is the making repeated, the way to build quickly is to find an item that you can repeat a bunch of times and then connect them together somehow. So that
Tyler and
way,
Amy do that
yeah,
a lot.
that way you're just kind of like plugging it out, pushing it out, pushing it out. and then
Yeah, I've been.
just
Oh,
kind of
sure.
doing-
Julian's waving.
Oh, yes.
Oh, I have another TV.
Yeah.
I have another Lego Masters question for Richard and Flynn. I need
Yeah.
their opinion on it.
We have
you,
lots
guys
of
have been watching,
opinions.
you guys have been watching the show, right?
Yeah. Yes.
Just want to make sure that's not the question. That's the lead up.
Okay.
Episode 1.
Yeah.
They did that Tyler and Amy's technique, the snot technique, and then they cut and went off to what that technique consisted of. Last night. By the way, boys, I've been drinking.
That's all right.
That's okay.
The last episode, they did the same thing on a different technique.
Yep.
But someone else did a technique and they cut away and they didn't call it their technique. I don't remember who it was. I hate that I don't remember. Are you guys seeing that as well, or is it just am I crazy?
Well, I
They're
know
giving credit to creating what I feel like they're doing is giving Tyler and Amy credit for creating a technique that has been in existence pretty much since Lego's been being built.
Well, okay. So I think one thing that's important to remember is that Fox is not making this show for people like us, right? Like
not very far.
they're making the show for like kids and families who their experience with Lego is building a set, and that's it. They don't know the terms. They don't know what the bricks are called. They don't know what a snot piece is, and that's why you see them explaining those things. And I didn't get the feeling though that they were crediting them.
Well, they
with it as much.
talked about the reinforcing plates on the side of the
Yeah.
bridge. I think that was the thing, right?
Yeah.
And I guess they were really No, did Mark and Boone do that too? I thought
No.
they weren't the only ones who did that, but
Okay.
I guess they want to give people an example. I didn't find it objectionable, but I
Okay.
don't know. What do you think, Glenn? Like, I didn't invent the truss that we use for our bridge either.
Right.
That's a known thing.
But they didn't cut away and say that you guys invented it, though.
No, that's true. You're right
Yeah.
about that.
I mean, by the way, FYI, just so everybody's aware, I felt like Richard and Flynn's bridge was absolutely pretty.
Oh,
I like the way it looked. I'm not saying it's my favorite. You guys know me. I'm honest, but I definitely like.
Hey, Julian.
Yeah.
When I saw the, so it was rough to see your guys' stuff break that quickly. I know it must have sucked. But when the judges were saying, "What are you going to do in aesthetics?" and they're like, "We're going to focus on the structure. Focus on the structure." I was like, "Yeah, it's." I knew which way the judges were going to lean on that pretty hard.
Right.
So but you're there and it sucks, and it's no one likes to be in a bad place where your building's just not up to where it could have been.
Yeah, well, it's tough. Our road deck was very weak. Like, I think you even see the truss is strong, but what hurt us more than anything else,
No more large plates. I bet you everybody scooped up those big ass plates for the side of that big.
Exactly.
Yeah.
By the time Julian, time out.
There was one more thing that, quote unquote, we as the community specifically, I think it was Iceberg, who mentioned this, that the people that had to use the bells versus the flat weights were at a disadvantage.
Yes, it's true.
And Brittany made the statement that your bells that you had to use would have probably behooved you guys to have used the long plate spreading the weight out over a bigger space, because she said, Brittany, my lovely wife, said that your bridge didn't fail. That section the bells sat on failed.
Well, you're right about that. We actually had beams. We had beams perpendicular to the truss about every 16 studs or so.
Less than that, actually.
Maybe even closer. But we were dealing with these, 2x-N plates that were like potato chips, basically.
Yeah, that was
And then the bell just was not. I'm sorry, the bell was so narrow that it didn't span two beams. And I think flat weights would have spanned the beams, and it would have taken more, not 1,000 pounds, but it would have taken more.
Yeah, I mean, we got to the brick pit late, and all the big plates were gone. There was no 16x16s. There was a few 8x16s, and there was,
but not enough to do two layers.
But not enough to do 2 layers. And then so everything was basically strung together, like we were saying, with 2x-N plates. So it was like a quilt, like it was a patchwork quilt of a roadbed. It was kind of honestly doomed to failure. Like there's no way we could have made something that strong with the time and the pieces that we had available.
So I'm gonna sit here and
Hey, Julian, can I interrupt right quick?
Yes.
Because Brick Hive left a comment that I don't want to disappear.
Okay.
Make sure you click that link. Apparently, Brick Universe Raleigh, somebody went there with coronavirus.
Oh boy!
Oh my goodness!
Oh boy! Yeah.
Anybody? Because I clicked the link in Facebook and looked at it. That's what that was. So anybody that went there, make sure you get yourself checked and
go now, folks. Stop what you're doing now. Go run to the wherever.
Oh my goodness!
Which convention was it?
Brick Universe in Raleigh, North Carolina.
North Carolina.
Okay.
Yeah.
The coasts are getting nailed.
Yeah, Bricks. We lucked out with Bricks Cascade. It was like a week or two before.
Yeah.
I don't remember what. I'm blank. Back to what Richard and Flynn were saying, real quick. Thank you Jason, for that. Hive also, thank you. But I'm gonna tag along to this. In my opinion, and of course, we're going to blame it. I am going to. See, Richard and Flynn cannot Flynn. Sorry, Flynn. Listen, I got my thoughts about me.
That
I got my
awesome.
wits about me. I'm not that drunk. Hello? I'm going to tag on to what Richard and Flynn were saying. Folks, because Fox and Lego Masters are not Lego or AFOLs, they are sorely underestimated the amount of plates, apparently, that they needed for said build, which is dumb.
Well, and Technic too. I mean, I think you guys were talking about how they actually ran out of Technic at one point. And they had to strip kits for you.
No, that was Technic 10s, and that was pretty early on. By the time we got to this bridge thing, they really had the Technic under control. Like they were constantly refilling and replenishing the Technic. We did run out of longer Technic beams kind of towards the end.
Yeah.
But we had everything we needed to do our truss, and we had enough to make it in the colors that we wanted and all that stuff. I can't really comment on that.
So can I ask you this? Let me ask you guys this then.
Yeah.
In your opinion, and you can say I can't comment on that either if you want to. You're not going to hurt my feelings. Which bridge did you guys think was prettier out of the two that hit 1,000?
Well, I think that both of them had, okay, I'm going to be diplomatic here and say I really appreciate what Tyler and Amy were doing with the rock faces on there.
Yeah.
And I think they had a massively strong, I'm so impressed that they were able to engineer a bridge with no Technic that was that strong.
That was cool.
But for my taste, I really like Art Deco, and I think the finishing details on Mark and Boone's bridge were more pleasing.
Yeah, and
I think their color choices and the shapes were just really bold, and the whole thing came together as a really beautiful design.
But I will say that I'm disappointed again, because when you actually look at photographs of the two bridges, they're so much more detailed than what they showed. Like Tyler and Amy's had butterflies on. And
it was very romantic.
And then Boone and Mark had lots of big, cool sort of Art Deco designs that stuck out, and I thought it was great. I thought they were both really good, but I
like to hear that.
Sleek Future was really cool. So.
From everything I can tell, the AFOL community is torn between the two of them. Some are absolutely certain that Boone and Tyler robbed Amy.
But you know what? They say that with every single one. They do. That's the thing is there's fans of all the teams. Okay, so I did a lot of theater. I've done a lot of theater in my life, but I used to do high school theater, and my theater teacher, one of the things that he taught us was whenever you're on stage, you always have to be active. And the reason you have to be active and in the moment is because if you have an audience of 600 people, I can promise you that there's at least one person in the audience who's looking at you and watching you because for whatever reason you've caught their interest. Right. So same thing with the show. Everybody has their favorite teams. When your favorite team gets sent home, of course you're going to have a very visceral reaction to that, and you didn't want them to go, and you will defend them for whatever
any reason. Absolutely.
I tuned out when Iceberg and BX were kicked off the show. I'm like, well,
right. It was hard. I mean, it was hard being there and having that.
Oh, hey,
that was a really emotional moment. We all worked very hard on those bridges, and for me, I really take architecture very seriously, and I know that Jamie designed architecture sets. So I took his and Amy's praise to heart, but also their criticisms. He observed the exact weaknesses of our bridge before it failed, and he was right. And failing in that way in front of millions of people, and the guy who designed the architecture set was sobering.
Well, right. Well, I'll just say, and actually, Amy wrote a really interesting article, and it's something I've been talking about with the kids in my classes and stuff. Is that because, and also I've actually said it in a few of the interviews we did. So you say, well, what do you think it takes to be a Lego master? And I said that you have to not be afraid of failure, because we make mocks at home. Think about how many. Even just the smallest one. Think about how many little failures you have every time you're building a mock. Oh, here, I'll try this piece. Oh, you know what? That doesn't work. I have to take it down and do it again, right?
That beast the front of this beast has been rebuilt 6 times.
Right?
It's simplistic. It's not even difficult.
So you have to be willing to fail and fix it. And I tell the kids, in science and stuff, that's how we learn what works and what doesn't work. The problem with that is, number one, it's hard to have those little failures when you got a clock on you, because you don't have the time to take it up and redo it every time. And then the other hard part that Amy observed is, failing there while the show was being filmed is one feeling, but sitting and watching it on TV and knowing that 8 million people are watching you fail, it makes it really difficult. And I mean, I can look at it as like, well, we would know better about building bridges next time.
I feel like the second bridge is going to have a better roadway.
And wouldn't it have been great if we had like the plates that we needed to make it a little sturdier? Yeah. But we can't tell that to all of those people, and they don't know. And we don't. We also don't have the opportunity to go back and do it again. So,
I don't want to monopolize too much time, but just to say, like, I don't know anything about building cars, and I really felt the pressure of car building on that. And I was sort of in emergency mode, and we had only 30 minutes. So I really took the lead on it and thought, like, I know where to put the weight ahead of the rear axle and curve.
Your car looked cool.
Oh, thanks.
Well, thank you very much. It had two major design flaws. The front axle wasn't tied together, and the bushings on the axles were at exactly the right height to catch the curve on the road.
On the curve of the road, which is why it stopped.
However, it was a highly creative model.
Oh, thank you.
You guys succeeded. Remember that.
Yeah,
thank you.
I think our theme for this last episode is, well, at least it was pretty.
That also, just to tag on to that exact statement, anybody's Lego City would have been proud to have that bridge in it, and I promise it would have held the weight of any car.
Oh, well, okay, so there's something that they absolutely didn't show. So before they started putting the weights on it, they lined all of those bridges up together, like all touching together, and Will drove a remote controlled truck across all of them, like multiple times.
Back and forth.
That would have been great to see.
Yeah, I'm kind of disappointed they didn't use that. And they even did it with one time with a little camera on the top of it. Actually, we had rules about how high we could make a cover on the bridge if it was covered, because they wanted that camera to be able to go through it. And then they didn't even show it.
So I bet you what they do is they're going to release that on YouTube, just like they did with the camera on top of the amusement park monorail.
It introduced another weakness into our Warren Truck Bridge. Because we had that truck, we only had a certain length of colored, white and green and yellow lift arms that we could use, right? So that determined the size of the bridge. And we couldn't tie it across the top of the Warren truss because the truck had to go by. So, when that kind of truss fails, it fails catastrophically.
Yeah. But again, our truss didn't fail.
No, just the roadbed, yeah.
So, and I mean, and I'm not saying like that it was entirely the fault of the pieces. I'm not going to say that. Like, clearly we made something that didn't work out, and maybe there's a way that we could have used the plates that we had better. But quite honestly, I didn't know how to do it, and we didn't have a whole lot of time. When you're feeling the pressure, you just, like Richard was saying, you get into emergency mode, and you just start putting bricks on. You're like, okay, gotta get this done.
Don't get me wrong. You know that I'm a huge Iceberg and BX fan.
Yeah,
us too.
But at least you guys were in the parameters.
That really sucked to watch.
Yeah.
That was so hard.
I think they had a really strong design, but another thing that I observe is that the diagonal supports, they had these major diagonal struts that would have been so strong, but they were only about 2/3 finished. I think just time was against them. But I think they had a really beautiful, strong design.
Yeah, for sure.
By the way, if you ever want to key in on editing, every time you see a team thinking that they're going to be in the top, and they mention that, and they're left in the edit, watch out for later on.
That's how Fox does it.
All I had to do was say, I understand trust. For you to know that we would have problems.
Well, and okay, so here's another thing about editing and how difficult it can be to watch yourself on camera. So I was watching, and so I teach Lego engineering to kids, like little kids, like kindergarten through 6th graders.
Sure.
And we do some bridge projects, but they're very small bridge projects, and you have all the pieces you need. And they were interviewing me, and they completely, and if you listen to it again, you can hear where they cut it. They edited me to say I don't know anything about engineering, and it was like a punch to the stomach. Like I couldn't, and I also at the same time, all of my coworkers were having a watch party. And I immediately texted them. I was like, "Oh my god, I'm so sorry, but I didn't. That is not what I said." You know?
The A-Falls are aware that there's editing and bullcrap.
Right.
I can't answer for the rest of the world, but the rest of the world doesn't matter. We're the ones that matter. We know what you've got in your wheelhouse, buddy.
Yeah. Well, and
Well,
also
we didn't know bridge engineering.
Yeah, we didn't. I mean, well, I didn't know, and that's what I
Large
said. I
bridge
didn't know
engineering.
large bridge engineering, and that's what I actually said was that I engineered small bridges, but never anything at this size. So yeah, it was definitely a weird episode editing wise for us. But actually, yeah.
We can quote Omar Little, right, from The Wire. The game is the game. Same as it's ever been.
Yeah, I know Iceberg was pissed about how he was portrayed. Especially, I felt really bad for them in the mashup challenge because they made this big deal out about the two babies thing. And honestly, there was like
it wasn't a thing.
There wasn't a thing at all. And
I don't imagine it was.
And I thought it was edited to make, and it made them look bad, and I felt bad about that. I thought that was really crappy, personally.
Yeah. Well, would it be boring for me to mention another detail about the bridge challenge?
No.
Okay, so they made it a lot harder. That challenge also happened on the Australian show. But they made it a lot harder on this one because they said that we could not build on top of the roadway. The roadway had to be perfectly smooth and our roadway, so the top of the cliffs could not have the bridge resting on it. You could only have like a 4-stud width on either side of the roadway to rest on that, and then there were 2 studs way down low on the cliff. So we had almost no purchase to rest anything on, which is why we did the double truss to like hang it from above. And I think they made a very difficult challenge.
Yeah, for sure. It was a tough challenge.
Iceberg made that they made the competition to be destroyed at 300 or 350 or whatever it was.
Well, that's what I wanted to mention is, you guys talk about how the clock is there, right?
Yeah.
The competitors in this episode beat the show. You beat the clock. They gave you less time than Australia.
Yeah.
Right? They rushed it, thinking, oh, these are going to be weaker. They didn't have enough weights. The bridges held up far beyond the way the Australian show bridges held up.
Yeah, that arch bridge.
And when you guys when they crushed the 1,000-pound max safe limit,
you
guys were. I mean, I play that back and I watch everybody dancing around, jumping, spinning, yelling. I mean, you guys beat the clock, you beat the show, and I think that was just incredible to watch.
And I'm going to tag on to this before you guys say anything. I think also the reason why you guys were able to beat that is because you were going against Fox and producers who thought they knew what they were doing. And you weren't going against Lego or A-Falls.
Right.
The real deal was.
Well, I think that's true, but in fairness, the challenge team were Lego fans and really looked up.
Yeah.
And they trial tested things with other people beforehand to see if the challenge was doable. But no one was prepared for that.
But there's no question that it was underestimated and nobody was prepared for it. And I think, it's interesting. So we get the question a lot, like, do you hang out with the other people? And yes, we're all friends. We consider ourselves to be family. And so in that moment, when we hit a freaking bridge that held 1,000, like we were all genuinely like thrilled for them and also thrilled for ourselves as a family, like as a group of people.
You can't fake that reaction. It's mind blowing.
When I saw the entire squad up there rooting, and I was like, I'm not even rooting for this team, but yes.
Well, it was as tense as it was on TV. It was more tense in person I think for 2 reasons. One, because we were there for a couple of hours just with Tyler and Amy, like going and getting other weight. There was this major anticipation, and everyone was on edge.
Yeah.
And then second was just the danger of having 1,000 pounds and only like a half inch of lectern between you and all of that weight.
Terrifying.
You know, it was really, it was super tense and exciting.
Well, I liked that they actually used patio pavers.
Yes.
That.
Yeah.
I was like, they really got desperate.
I thought they were going to start pulling, bags of gravel off the driveway. If it was, they were going to have to go too much further with it. But hey, actually, my laptop battery is dying, and we also.
I'm with you on that one, Flynn. We're gonna get the hell out of here too.
Yeah,
All right.
sorry we crashed your party, but it's always so fun here.
Are you don't be ridiculous. You're part of the party, whether you play, whether you're on a TV show or not. You're one fucking nation, you guys. Remember that.
Fun hanging out with you.
Yeah, good.
Thank
you. All right, we still need to get ours. It's good, I guess, but that's awesome.
We support you guys, and by the way, Richard and Flynn, just so you're aware,
yeah,
you are officially my new favorite team, and I'm rooting 100% for you guys to win. So there.
Oh, thank
awesome.
you.
Thank
I appreciate that.
I was like, if Iceberg and BX go home, I'm gonna let them know. So you're my team.
Those guys.
Oh,
You're my hashtag gay Lego dads.
Gay Lego dads. All right. We'll see y'all later. Bye.
All right, you guys, thanks for coming.
Bye.
You want to show that before we get out of here, Starbricks? I don't want you to be.
Yeah, we gotta get back to his.
Start there.
Sweet.
I left the side blank. So
Okay.
the stickers gotta have room to expand, right?
Hell's yeah, bro.
Good night, Steve.
No lights though. No lights.
Hey, not everybody can be like Nick.
No.
It's all right.
I
think
can't.
That's
Dear
very
God.
respectable looking bucket, sir. It wouldn't win any competitions, but damn, it's sharp looking. Anybody got anything to say before they leave? I know TJ's talking about some.
I have two things.
Yeah.
Oh, there you. Oh, that's gorgeous.
Yeah, Golden Kai.
Golden Kai. That's the red fire ninja.
Yeah. Also, you like this fig, Julian?
I mean, he's cool. What does he do?
He's golden.
He's
He
not.
said stuff. Yeah, he's golden.
That's
There you
sharp.
go.
So I'm just gonna take him and put him on this pink wig I got over here.
Oh my God! Don't you dare! Oh, great! Another fig to keep up with. No, I'm kidding. I'm just messing with you. And he's gone, folks. But I don't know what happened. There he is. Jason, you said you wanted to say something with your pussy.
Yeah, I got two things to say. Number one, tomorrow night on my Twitch channel, Julian and I building and talking about Lego again. I won't be drunk. Julian may or may not be. Who knows?
I'm out of soda pop, so we'll see what happens.
Yeah, we'll see. And then also to let everybody know on Twitch, here you go down here. So April B posted something the other day to her Discord that I have got to mention. She's starting a big project on her Twitch channel. She is making a Pinkalypsburg.
Oh my God!
So she is trying to rebuild Apocalypseburg in pink colors.
Honey, that is going to be so damn difficult for her.
Oh my gosh,
Yes.
I can't
Oh.
even put my head around that.
If you'd like to see how that's going to work out, tune into April B's Twitch channel. She streams. I know she streams on Monday nights as well, and I think she does a couple, 2-3 times a week.
We should go rate her if she's live tomorrow night.
Yeah, that's exactly the plan.
Okay, good stuff. Yo, Howie. Yeah, are you late?
For 2.5 hours.
We're headed out of here because I'm so effing tired.
So this is the yohowie.com, right?
This is the one and only yohowie.com. Let me find it. It's down here somewhere.
What was that again? It was yohowie.com, right?
Yohowie.com.
It was yohowie.com. All right, yohowie.com.
Yohowie.com.
Where the hell? I don't. Oh, here it is.
I'm like the worst product placement person ever.
No, absolutely not. That's my man with the plan. Hey, if you need some Pink Bucket swag, you go over there. If you need some other ones, you go to Pink Bucket Nation. I don't know, spreadshirt or something. All right. I love it. Listen, Shot Time, I need to see you intoxicated too, brother. All right. Just real quick, Pink Bucket Nation. There's going to be an upcoming Pink Bucket Nation where I get 5 people that I've never seen before in the live room. So all of my regular cats are going to have to take the week off, or the hour off, or whatever. We'll see what happens. So if you haven't ever been in my live room before, hit me up. I don't care where it goes. When it gets derailed, it's almost more fun. But anybody else?
Question.
All set.
If you send the link to me and my mom joins, is that okay?
I think it would be. I think it behoove us if mom was here by herself, or if you felt like getting in there and helping mom. Either way works.
Brick?
What?
Gator Bricks just showed up.
What up, Gator Bricks? We'll see you later. That's my fellow Floridian right there. You guys go follow him on Instagram. He's got a hell of a city to look at. Y'all don't even know. And he does quality good. Sorry. I love those bricks. Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.